My name is Tim Sheweys.
And I'm Stephanie Sheweys, and we're going to the Philippines. And so just a little bit about myself, why we chose the Philippines. So I am Filipino American. I still have family in the Philippines. Both my parents are Filipino. And so what gave us the heart for the Philippines is that growing up, when we would go back to the Philippines, because I grew up in America, but going back to visit my family in the Philippines, even when I was little and I didn't even know, Jesus was there, he existed. He was already working in my little heart and breaking my heart for what broke his. And so just going to the Philippines, visiting my family, I would see things as a child like, wow, this girl in the street looks like the same age as me. But where I knew where my food was gonna come from that evening, I had the clothes on I had on, I knew I had a roof over my head. She looked like she was sleeping on the streets. She looked hungry, begging us for food, begging us for help. And that broke my heart. And every time I would go back to the Philippines, continued to see the situation, sometimes getting worse as time went on, and my heart continued to break. So fast forward, Jesus saved me. I mean, he already did, but I accepted that he was my savior. I felt like he was calling me, like, Stephanie, obviously your heart's breaking for a reason. And so see these things I'm exposing to you. And one day I was just like, Lord, what do you want me to do? And I just felt called back as a Filipino I want to go back to my country now that I'm married to Tim, and was kind of just telling him my hopes and dreams in life. And even just talking about, what ministry would look like for us as a couple, shared with him my dreams, shared with him my passions, talked about, street kids in the Philippines, because that's what initially broke my heart, was the street children. Brought him to the Philippines on a couple of trips, and, telling him what I wanted to do out there. God did a work in him, broke his heart too. And so when I was like, what do you think about moving to the Philippines and doing something about this? In short, his answer was basically like, let's do this. So here we are on the next leg of the journey, just trying to get out there now and make something of it, do something about what God broke our heart for.
Some things that are being done that we can get plugged into. We do have a team that's out there already, but some things that we saw is that we could be able to do discipleship, working with women who have been brought out of sex trafficking, some men who are in rehab that are coming out of that and they're giving their life over to Christ. Also doing business missions with the urban poor, and church partnership evangelism, where we will take teams from the US and partner with churches in the Philippines to reach other communities that don't yet know Jesus, and being able to help disciple and evangelize people who haven't yet come to know Jesus as their Savior. Thank you so much for being a part of what God is doing through us and in the Philippines. Thank you for your prayer support and your financial support. We can't wait to get back out there and to really start getting involved with what God is doing and serving His kingdom and just sharing the gospel with people who don't yet know Jesus. There's different ways you can partner with us, but prayer support is definitely always needed, and financial support is needed as well. And we'd love to partner with people and share what God is doing through us and how God is moving to further His kingdom, and we'd definitely love to have you be a part of it.
We are Stephanie and Tim Sheweys, and we're global workers with WorldVenture.
And together, we're engaging the world for gospel impact.